pretty rainy. Looks like we're getting a little hail buildup. Not my favorite considering we gotta drive to town for the homie's birthday, but hopefully it calms down. We don't have to leave for another few hours, so that's that. Dang, looking pretty down there. Yeah, luckily the rain stopped. It's actually pretty nice. The sun peeked out a couple times. It's a little cloudier, so just dressed up for the cold in case the rain comes again. But I don't think it should right now. Getting a walk in earlier because we're about to head to town for the homie's birthday. And also we actually ran out last night while cooking dinner. Oh, hey Luffy. Of propane. I looked over and I was like, why isn't it sizzling anymore? The stove just turned off because we're out of propane. So I did something. I've cooked with my wood burning stove with the pan on top of it, but I didn't want to start a fire hot enough to get that so hot. So what I did actually was I put the pan, the skillet, cast iron of course, into the stove on top of, I got like a good fire going, flattened it out with some good charcoal, and I actually got some footage of it yesterday we can overlay in here. And I cooked this sweet meal on the fire of our stove, which is pretty sweet just to unlock that as an ability to do, a skill to have, I guess. But that being said, I need to get some propane and some water in Gilroy before we go to the fam's house for their birthday party. We could try to do it afterwards, but I figure, you know, we'll be chilling, we'll be tired. Let's do it in the morning while we're fresh, then we can just head straight home after. Getting like a super light, intermittent, tiny little droplet rain going on. I can kind of see them on the screen there. Probably won't show up on camera. But it's so funny when the sky's like this blue, like 50% blue roughly. Just get like I mean, sometimes it's fully sunny and you don't even know where it's coming from and you get random rain. So I guess that happens, right? Little droplets, that's why we wore this. Whew. It's just starting to actually rain like the second we got home. Perfect timing. Luffy was just wanting to come outside and I thought he was being crazy. I was like, dude, there's nothing out there, it's just rain. Opened the door and there was like 5 little pig babies. Most of them black, but one of them did have like pink on it, pink spots. So I think the neighbor has domestic pigs that look wild. I don't know. Luffy ran after them, kind of started grabbing one of them, yelled at him to get off, threw him back in the house. Like 4 of them ran up the road and then one ran down the road the other way. I looked down to try to find him to, I don't know, tell him he can go home, but I think he just split, kind of understandably. Didn't expect to see a pack of pigs outside our door. You looking for the pigs? I actually really appreciate that once I yelled at him, like he didn't keep attacking. I didn't have to rip him off physically. He's getting a lot better at that, but it's just so in his nature. Okay, so our friend Chris, whose birthday we're heading to, just got a really cool analog console slash interface called a SSL Big 6. And I honestly haven't been using any of this outboard gear. I don't even have it like routed in right now, and I've been using mostly in the box stuff anyway. And honestly, I plan to sell almost all this gear. If anything, the one I'm going to keep is going to be this Lexicon LXP15 because it's a really nice reverb unit. So I'm actually going to let him borrow this one because it's the one I'm going to keep. And then I'm going to make it my goal in the next week to really just test out, make sure all of these are working good. The Yamaha SPX 900. Actually, I might bring this to see if he wants to borrow it too, because this is a really good pitch shifter, really good at pitch shifting. The 501 Symmetrics. This thing was actually, I bought this because it was used by the Black Keys engineer. God, I could almost remember his name right now, but it's just evading me. To put it on the drum bus and give it some nice squashed drums and give him like a good gritty sound. So they're actually good units. I just really don't use them as much anymore, and I'm thinking it's time to downscale. Got everything just about packed up. Perfectly rationed last sip of water. Ready to go to town to get some more. Phew, messy car, but we're packed up and ready to go. I just realized they moved since I last hung out with them. They have a new house. So I need to hope that my phone has enough battery or service to find them. Let's see, what's the address? Okay, we have no service here. We're gonna have to keep driving and see if we get some service, or if not, maybe just keep our eyes out, or worst case, drive to the family's winery, which is actually pretty close, actually right in town. Hecker Pass Winery where I used to work, and then worst case from there we could just find it. So also I decided we're gonna try to get supplies afterwards, just because we're already running late. It's like 1:55 right now, it starts at 2, so I'd rather have more friendship and just figure out the propane and all that stuff. Worst case, we can find a spot, I'm sure. But yeah, we're gonna do that right now. Hopefully we'll find our way there. Just experienced the most complex set of emotions. My phone got reception, found the place, but then the battery died, even though it's at like 50%, because I just need a new phone. So I got our charger. We're gonna try to charge it. Hopefully it can get enough charge or stay charged enough that I just need to read it, really. I don't even need to, I think it was when I clicked start the navigation that it killed it. So if we can just get it charged a bit, hopefully find this navigation. But promising. Okay, it's actually all roads I know quite well. So we're just gonna keep charging our phone, but we should be good. There's a giant Buddha statue down the road there. Buddha! What up though? Yeah, it's crazy how much nicer the road is getting, or the weather is, off and on. It's like sunny, then rainy, then rainy, then sunny, then sunny, then rainy, then sunny again. I wonder the last time we went to town. I feel like it's been, I mean, at least maybe going on a couple weeks at this point. I think going to church with the fam was probably the last time I went. I think I got supplies a few days before that. But I mean, Mom was around, what, like a week ago or so? And then it was probably a week before that. Yeah, it's probably been about 2 weeks. So, just realizing as I'm getting more and more excited about just like, ooh, I wonder what food's gonna be there, like different food options, drinks. It's one of the things about living like on the mountain, that like going to town is actually so exciting just for even normal friendship. Oh, I got a lot of people at the park today. Nice. Oh shit, that's sick. Yeah, Mount Madonna Park, get a lot of people that come up here and camp once the weather gets nicer. So apparently, I mean, they're getting rained on a bit, so that's not the best news for them, but overall, it's pretty nice. It's really cool to see. Ironically, as I'm coming to town, or as I'm going to town, they're all coming up here to escape town. But it's all about that balance in life, isn't it? Everything's about a balance. Just got here and parked. Luffy's doing his anxious, shaky thing. I don't know why he does this sometimes. Hey, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're totally fine. Gonna probably let him out, get his yayas out for 1 second. I'm gonna go check with the fam, make sure I'm parked in a good spot first. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. We found the spot without a map, just with our own logic. You good, dude? You good? You okay? Snacks.
Now the entitlement sword lives over here.
Snacks. Yeah, and then I'm gonna pan over. You guys look wonderful. You look wonderful. Delicious foods. You're getting recorded. Woo! Cheers!
brother back, and I wonder out loud. Guys, the magical guys.
Woo! Let's get this hat straightened up. Okay, we are heading home. It is way later than it should be. Something that's funny that people might not expect about me is I don't go out that often, right? I'm pretty introverted. But once I go out, I'm the kind of person who makes, like, if any friend's trying to leave early, I call them a pansy, I make fun of them. Like, once I'm out, I'm out. Once I'm out, I don't know what it is, but a switch in me is flipped once I go out, and I'm just out. So I was literally the last person to leave their house, but also they're like, you know, they're family friends. Their kids call me Uncle Ari. So it was great to see him. It was great to hang out, film some stuff of Chris playing some music, planning to head back the next Saturday to actually record and make some more music. Sounds super fun. Dope guitar player. So yeah, had a great time. Saw a bunch of the family that I haven't seen in a while, and delicious freaking food. They gave me like bags, and maybe I'll film when I get home, like just tons and tons of leftover food. So yeah, okay, so what I ended up staying so late, I didn't go to town, so I didn't get extra propane, but their water from their well is drinkable. So I filled up my 5-gallon with water, and I got so much food that I probably don't really need heat to cook it up. And I can probably take the propane off my fridge for, like, you know, half hour to heat some stuff up if I really need. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna hang out this whole time, get some leftovers, and then head home. Feeling pretty good about it. The main downside is, let's look at this guy. Luffy, are you in trouble? Are you in trouble? Yeah, Luffy looks like he's in trouble because he pooped in the car. And then, like, seems to have rubbed it around, like, everywhere. I had to find a blanket that I had to put on top of my chair right now, so I'm not sitting in poop right now. Not my favorite. He's only ever done this one other time, because he does like staying in the car for the most part. I let him out every, like, 2 to 3 hours, gave him water. He should have been able to, if he needed to poop. He only did this one other time, and I thought it was because I fed him some food at my friend's house that he didn't normally eat. So I haven't even fed him his second meal yet today, thinking let's not even tempt those fates. But who knows, maybe he just got excited. There's other dogs around, there's some goats next door. I don't know, he pooped. Bottom line is he pooped. It's kind of gross. Our car smells surprisingly not as bad as it should, but also not as good as it should. So we're gonna have to clean this out tomorrow a bit more. For now, we're just getting home, gonna edit the vlog up. Had a great time. So just focusing on the positives for the most part. But yeah, much love everyone. Hope you guys had a beautiful day also. Got my nephew to subscribe to my YouTube, so already got one more subscriber. Let's go! We out here. But yeah, much love guys. Hope you had as good a day as I did. Really, really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to just chilling back at home tomorrow and eating some of this delicious food. So yeah, gonna get home, gonna edit this puppy up, I'm gonna call it a day. Something we forgot to mention, because I think honestly, I forgot until right before I left, and a kid threw my jacket and I heard it smack the wall. I was like, oh, there's something in my pocket. Check my pocket. I brought for Chris, because he's actually kind of a fan of Test Tones and a supporter of it. I gave him a little set of 4 coasters of the Test Tones coasters that we made, and I think he was actually pretty stoked on it. So super, super happy. Let him borrow the LXP15 for now, multi-effects reverb unit from Lexicon, and gave him a little set of coasters. So it's actually cool to feel like, you know, we don't have the most resources right now, but we can make people gifts, and I think sometimes that's a little more heartfelt. So honestly, just a fucking great day. That's it. Great day. Much love.
Thanks for watching my vlog. Watch another or subscribe here.